Hey sister. So I'm gonna start my my getting ready with me makeup video. The reason why I say hey sister is because usually well, a while back I used to make videos for my sister so that way I can keep in touch with her since we're both really busy and live in different cities. But you know, life happens and we've kind of gotten out of touch. So I wanted to make a video for YouTube, so maybe I could send her a link or whatever. So I'm gonna just like, if you're watching this, you're my sister. I also like to send videos to my mom. She likes when I do like tutorials and things like that to kind of like teach and stuff, which I very much enjoy doing. My hair is crazy. We're just gonna have to deal with it. But yeah, so I thought it'd be a good idea to kind of like catch up and and yeah, so let's see. First of all, I've been trying to grow my brows out, so I haven't really been doing like some right here. I will do some, but for the most part I've been leaving it kind of bushy and I like the results. I like the way it looks. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm breathing so heavy. I just moved this chair over here, so I guess I'm just a heifer or something. Just kidding. But yeah. I guess that'll work. Okay. So to catch you up on what's been going down, I'm married now. Have an amazing husband. He does a lot for me and vice versa. I couldn't have imagined finding like a more perfect person for who I am, my style, like just like everything that you imagine, like in a best friend, I have in my husband. He's very, 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 very helpful with a lot of things. He's helped me with a lot of growth that I've needed and vice versa. I know we help each other. And oh my gosh, all these eyelashes in here. And it's been a really, really cool journey seeing the growth of not only that, but our religion, our Christianity. We've got really into who we are on the road to be. So that's been really, really awesome. Another thing, let me see, hold on. My brush is a little clumpy. I like to get those clumps off. But I also have learned a lot about myself and kind of like things that I wanted to do before. I'll stop speaking in like in such faraway terms. I'll just say what I mean to say. But yeah, so for so long I had wanted to be a teacher, and then whenever this whole coronavirus started, I thought, you know, like maybe that wasn't meant for me or something, just because it was a roadblock in the way. But at the same time, during coronavirus, I was able to get back in school and do everything that I needed to do during that summer. And so that was like a blessing in disguise. Like, I had never been able to do school before, and so now I had all this extra time, and like it was a little hard to focus, but like it wasn't that hard to get back into it. So I kind of thought like, wow, like it's really incredible that I'm like getting back into it. Like I didn't really have to like force myself to be something I wasn't. It was more like something natural for me. So I definitely realized from doing all of that that you know, last year I completed my associates, and I'm actually going to graduate in March. I'm sorry, in May. Like I've technically already graduated, and I actually have my degree or my associate's degree in my closet right now, but I should say in our closet right now, but with the whole coronavirus, they weren't able to like have us cross the stage and stuff. So coming up, I'll be able to cross the stage. So pretty excited about that. But going back to it, like I've just realized a lot about like staying focused and putting like my eye on the prize. And even though something seems hard or like something seems out of the way for me, I realize that it's excuse me, I realized like a lot of things that I was doing kind of like wrong, and I've started to take like accountability for it and kind of turn myself around, especially like with God and everything. Like I realized that I was like distracting myself and like getting out of what I was supposed to be, you know what I mean? So now that I know like I'm really good at school and like I need to stick with that, and I'm really good with being a teacher, like I need to stick with that as well. So I recently got accepted to the University of Houston, Clear Lake. I'm real excited about that. It's just something I've super been wanting to experience, and I got accepted into their it's a mouthful, but interdisciplinary program for early childhood through 6th grade, and I'm just so stoked for it. I'm very excited. I really do want to be a teacher. Like there's nothing more that I want to do than have a classroom and like have a lot of fun like teaching, and it is my calling. And like for so long I had been kind of like I guess like more scared and finding every reason to not do it. So now that I'm accepted and like going to school this summer and then back in the fall non-stop, I want to go to school and just get this over with so I can already get started. I feel like I've you know, it's weird because I would say that I feel like I've missed out on opportunities or like been late, you know, in starting stuff, but like there's no determined like time when you're supposed to like be done or whatever. There was a lot of like inner growth that I need to do before reaching that like point in my life where where I felt like I wanted to do a career. So there was like a lot of home stuff that I had to deal with first, and a lot of like loving myself and, you know, loving God and things like that, you know, like God is most important, and once you put him first, like God will give you the rest. You just have to stay faithful to him and truly put him first, like in your day and everything. Like whenever you're about to do something like that's kind of questionable, like you know, this is not for me to preach onto anybody else. Like everybody starts at their own Godspeed, you know. But just like drinking and things like that, I realized wasn't healthy for like me. And I always thought like, okay, like once I stop drinking, I'll pick up another time. Like I'm just taking a break. But lo and behold, that's not what's actually in the plan. Like for me anyway. Well, for everybody, but you know, everybody starts at their own pace. But the end goal for like having eternal life in heaven is to get right and truly live out the purpose that God has for you. And you won't know that purpose until you've done everything, like you followed all the steps, and then you start to see like everything that you're supposed to be. It comes easier for you than you think, you know, once you continue. But also, being a Christian isn't like the easiest thing. Like you have to like really take a lot of reflections and like you know, sacrifices, but it's the sacrifice that Jesus has made for us that, you know, makes us want to give back and live out the reason why we're here and feed the seed within us. Yeah, so it's just been really good, really good. Paul and I found a church that we like to go to. We're thinking about kind of like being members. I've never been a member at a church, so I don't really know what that requires. Even if it were to require something like, you know, more like voluntary, then I would want to do something like kids or something. But yeah, girl. So there we go. But yeah, I've just been like spending time with close family and my husband's family, getting to know them a lot more, putting myself out there more. I think before I was like putting myself out there in like a I'm gonna do what I want kind of way, but and like being myself kind of way, but like I realized that making more conversational like moments, like to take time to get to know people is actually really important too. But in the past that's been kind of like hard for me, just because I would kind of like it was like dealing with my eternal things. I felt like, I know it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's dumb because it's not dumb, it's like something I felt, but like I felt like I don't know, it's truly how I felt, so I can say it, but I felt like oppressed, like I had for so long had like let outside like feelings, and it could have been like, you know, like another spirit like the devil or something like that, because I didn't have Christianity in my life and I was living like, you know, wildly. But I felt like unsettled all the time, and I always felt like, you know, people were against me, and I always felt like just stress, just a lot of stress, which isn't good for your soul, isn't good for like you. And I never knew what the problem was, I just thought it was me. But kind of come to realize, not just kind of, but like a lot come to realize that like it's not me per se, which it is, because I need to take accountability for things like that. But you know, like in the spiritual realm, it wasn't me, it was something else trying to get a hold of me, or you know, seeing as though I like was meant for a purpose, like, you know, like everyone is. The devil wants to like separate you and make you feel alone and make you feel like, oh no, that person's not really, they don't really mean what they're saying, like they don't like you, like, you know, stuff like that you tell yourself. It's a lie. The devil's a lie, you know. spiritually, like, I just come to realize that the only thing, the only thing that you need to stick loyal to, that people need to stick loyal to, is God. And like, that's a very unpopular opinion. Like right now, there's like artists like out there, like musical artists, like music artists, they're kind of like lulling America to sleep with like their music, and they're kind of like saying things and like getting into drugs and like stuff like that, like stuff that's like unnecessary, like more than just unnecessary, it's like stuff that like really is poisoning the minds of like the youth. So you do have to be careful what you like let your background noise be and like stuff like that. Like I only have been listening to Christian music only, and not just like the, you know, like I'm not gonna try to put down Christian music, but I know that a lot of people have their doubts about Christian music because it's kind of like slow, or like, you know, something that you're not really used to hearing. But yeah, so, but I've been listening to Christian rap, and like that's what really like gets me. Like I like Christian rap, and of course contemporary music and things like that really get me going. But like I can bump Christian rap and like go DoorDash. I always say I work for DoorDash even though I don't. I work for Uber Eats, and it's the same thing, but I will call the customer and be like, hi, this is Ashlyn with DoorDash. And they're like, huh? Or they don't ever really say, but I think they know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I will say that I have been blessed to like allow myself to go to a different city and kind of like start new and start like this new life, and like really truly let my life like take its own course, like without me being like, oh, I want to leave, I want to go back to what I know, like what I, you know, could have done or sometimes did at the beginning, or, you know, it's just been like a really cool like experience. I feel like every day I wake up, I go to my plants, like I get my tea ready, I get my breakfast together, I eat my breakfast, like, you know, I'm normal, of course, but like just before, I feel like I wasn't able to really have a routine. I would be sad or whatever, but just now I just see so much clearer, you know, so much clearer. It's really crazy to even like think or believe that I was like so lost. But of course, like everybody's young at a certain point, and you get older at a certain point, and you just live and learn. But real quick, I want to talk about this. It smells so good. So this is from Ulta Beauty. It's my bronzer, and man, it is so good. It smells amazing. It smells amazing. It smells like if I had to like describe it, there was this one time I used like one of those little tryout type of things, and it was like excuse me, it was like a chocolate, I forgot what the brand was. It was so good though. It was like a chocolate scent, and I feel like that's what this is, like a chocolate scent. It smells so good, so good. I love it. feel like I may have put too much. I look a little tan right now. But it's okay. It's okay. And then like my lip is chapped. I might stop this video and then start another one. So it was good getting my face done with you. Bye.